Yes, you were saying.
Where this is all going is here. I'm bitten by the plein air bug. I bought paints, canvases, easel, brush. All my art supplies fit in there. Ingenious setup I have inside that car. I don't work inside the car, but I travel with it.
Can you live in the car?
I sleep in it, that's all. Yeah, I sleep in it. Usually.
When you tell people about this, they say, you have the ideal lifestyle.
They love it. The people just trip out, you know? And I said, but here's the kicker. This is where this all is leading to. The plein air, I was painting till 3:30 this afternoon, and Kathy had invited me over here, so I wanted to come. Otherwise, I'd still be over at the museum painting. They let me set up on the table behind the museum.
Right now, we're here at the Carpinteria Art Center opening, yes.
Yeah, okay. And here it is. To paint plein air, you're outdoor. What better way to get into it than if you're car camping and living in your car? You're not, what better way to get into it than living outdoors? See? You're experiencing it. I don't go into I call it 90-degree drywall boxes. That's what modern houses are, with artificial light. You can't paint plein air with artificial light. You can't do it. The masters from the 1920s did not do that. They painted outside. So sure, they had studios, and yes, I have places I go, but to take it to the essence is to live outdoors and live it. And like Kathy here said yesterday, it shows in the art. Isn't that exciting?
Can I see your studio? Can you take me to it?
You want to go see it's in the Vaughn's lot.
Okay.
Let's go. I'll show you how it works.
We'll just come right back, and then we'll just keep rolling.
Yeah. That's right. I can see the car from here.
Okay, now. So, what's your name?
Tim. Tim Doe, remember?
Yeah.
D-O-E, yeah.
And last time I interviewed you, what did you talk about?
We talked about how I was just traveling. I was a California native, and I was spending full time just doing nothing but traveling back roads.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Back roads and byways, little traveled dirt roads of California, of Southern and Central California. And I found you at the Avocado Festival because I'd been spending so much time in Carpinteria.
I was doing Everyone Has a Story. And
Everyone Has a Story, that's right, yeah.
I caught your story. Did you stop me or did I stop you?
I saw you with your laptop and I was curious because I'm right there, that Explorer. Because I was curious what you were doing.
We're going, Kim, right?
Tim.
Tim
with a
Tim,
T.
we're going to your art studio.
Mobile art studio, there it is. Mobile art studio and bedroom. Here, let me, I don't usually
I know you're not normally on camera when you go home.
No. The front seat is art supplies and library. These are all plein air books and painting books. California Impressionism, plein air, from libraries all over the place. You can renew them online up to 3 times.
Wow.
So I can keep them for 9 weeks.
You go from library to library, right?
I've got 2 from Carpinteria right in there right now.
And show me the back.
Okay, and there's all the art supplies. Everything goes in 2 boxes. And the easel and the wet palettes so the paint stay wet. And then we come back here. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta push this button.
Kind of work, huh?
This is the one I'm really proud of. There's the canvases. And this is fishnet. And I rigged it up with hooks so the canvases can go up here, have a place to store them. And these just kind of go here, the new ones.
Oh, well, let's see what you're working on. Wow.
These are miniature, this is the practice, everything's practice. These are copies. I'm copying famous plein air masters in miniature on one canvas, just to practice. Here's another practice. Well, that's not practice. Where's my other practice? Here we go. Trees. There's the Torrey pine across the street. You know, the big one.
And you're learning to paint from books and yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I have some background. My father was an illustrator and he helped me. And I spent time with, for years I worked with markers of all things, Prismacolor markers and colored pencils. But I was never satisfied. And it turns out that paid off though, because like the William S. Hart house in Newhall, the old silent movie star. The perspective and the different angles and the architecture, it's paying off to having had that background. But what obsesses me is the plein air art. The heyday was the 1920s and 19-teens, 1920s. And right here in Southern California, those people came here and did it. It was huge. And that's what this is. That's John Gamble, William Went. And they're in the book, so I sit there and copy them. And I get to practice. How did they do that shadow? How did they do that shading and the light variations? It's fascinating. But I think here's my sleeping bag, there's my clothes, and I'm just set up.
And what do you use for a bathroom?
You get creative. Vaughn's opens at 6 a.m. So I stay at state parks and campgrounds sometimes. Carpinteria is very enlightened. There's a public restroom, they open at 7 a.m. Vaughn's opens at 6, McDonald's is open 24 hours a day. So you go in there and you treat it respectfully, you're fine. Nobody minds.
And where do you get money for what?
I live on Social Security. And I just get a monthly income every month. And it's not enough to stay in a motel every night. I promise you it's not enough.
How much is it, may I ask?
I don't tell anybody.
Okay.
It's pretty low. It's embarrassing. But the car is legal, the car is insured, the car is mechanically sound.
It's a nice car.
Yeah, it's good. It's a 94 Explorer. It gets good mileage. I eat well. You learn to, I don't go to restaurants very often. I don't eat fast food. You learn to be creative in eating too as well.
So is that a little camp stove?
I make coffee. That's my one luxury. Oh. Yeah, see, I get the Starbucks instant.
Well, great. And your name again is?
Tim.
And can we get your email address?
Yeah, I was going here.
But just say it on camera if you would.
Oh, I'll give you a little card I have.
Okay, but do you mind having it in the video so people can email you?
Oh yeah.
What is
Zen like zebra, Z-E-N, handyman, all one word, zenhandyman@gmail.com.
And it's Tim
Doe, D-O-E, just like John.
Is that an alien?
I told you that last October.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Like I told a cop one time, I said, if I was going to give you a fake name, I sure would think of something better than that.
Hey, thanks, Tim. That's cool.
Is that good?
I love what you're doing.
Yeah, I want to get going. I want to.
Very inspiring.
I want to talk to people about it. I'm very, very excited. Here, let me give you a little thing I have.
Oh, wow. Is that your card?
That's my card. So I'll see you. I was going to send you an email that I recognized you without the name tag.
Okay.
I remember you.
Let's go back to the art center.
Okay. Oh, and here's the other thing I forgot to tell you. I don't know if you want to film this or not. I went walking into the Coastal View News office looking for you. And I said, Leah came up, can I help you? I said, is Larry Nimmer around? Oh, no, he doesn't work in the office very much. And I looked up on the wall, and there's a painting there by a woman named Letta Garcia.
Yeah, Letty Garcia.
Letty Garcia.
Know her, yeah.
Do you know where she is?
I don't know where she is. She lives in the area.
Because that painting, think of what it looks like. Can you remember what it looks like?
I don't know that painting.
It's amazing. Her style and my style are almost identical. And I saw that and I just about flipped. So I want to find her.
So have you gone to her, does she have a website?
I asked there, I asked the Plein Air Studio, Lee didn't know.
But have you tried online, Google?
No.
But you know how to Google.
This is all, yeah. This is all just yesterday.
Oh, really? Cool. That's very cool.
So I'm trying to find her.
I'm a big admirer of her art myself.
Oh.
I think I've seen it online. I think I've Googled her.
Well, that William S. Hart, for example, right there. And if you can remember what the Coastal View News scene she did, it's hanging on the wall in the newspaper.
So the Coastal View office?
Yeah. It's amazing, man. We're cut from the same cloth. It's the same style. It's bizarre. The only thing different with mine is there's a lot more vegetation. That's the only difference. So I'd like to meet her. I don't know how to find her.
Okay, and last words, last comments? Any advice to folks out in video land?
Any invites?
Advice. Any advice?
Oh, no. Just don't take up painting. It'll drive you crazy.
In a good way, though?
In a good way. The homeless optimist said so.
Okay, thanks a lot. That's cool.
That's wild, man. Yeah, I'm all into it, man. I'm gonna join the art club when I get back. I'll be spending time with Club Media because I just like it. It works for me. And hook up with these guys.